The map with detailed locations of the Obscura units is complete. Please, take a look.
Thank you.
That's a lot.
It looks like our battle is about to begin.
After seeing Alice off at the upper cable car station, the group returns to the vicinity of Tsuibian Temple. Belle, Weiss, I need to help my dad watch the store later, so let's call it a day. Aren't your sister Kada, Sumir, and Uncle Baurong all at the shop today? Sister, huh? I forget if there was a mention of a sister for her before.
Yeah, they mentioned that.
Oh yeah, let's see. For some reason, I just really want to spend time with them lately. Even though we were close before, I always felt like I didn't truly understand what family meant. I was just imitating what others did. But I guess I don't need to do that anymore. We can be a real family now. Just with an extra sister called Alice as well. Alright, thanks for covering for me earlier, telling them I was studying with you guys when I was at the hearing. You may be a witness who can prove Ferox's crimes, but now that they found out your blood can be used to increase porcelain purity, what if they come after you? Shifu said the hearing committee members were carefully screened and they're being very strict with it. Top's even got people from Krampus involved. At least that means Yusa's safety is guaranteed. Krampus? What's that? Shifu didn't say much, just that it was Tops's internal affairs, and she couldn't be bothered to pry, but if Krampus is involved, Tops must be dead serious this time. Okay, of course it depends on where their loyalty lies, with the whole thing as the whole of Tops in all, or with a certain faction within it. But yeah, if Internal Affairs is hanging around, then they're probably going to be more careful at least. Okay. Guess, well, they could... Anyone after going after Yusaha would probably get slapped with being unproductive and such. And, well... Being unproductive within Tops is likely to get you axed. Literally or figuratively. Yeah, don't worry about me, Minato. I've made up my mind to live life to the fullest and enjoy every moment of it. Speaking of living life to the fullest, we'll be on break after exams next week. How about we hit up Alice and go somewhere fun together? Heck yeah, I'm in. I haven't decided yet, so if you two know any cool places, make sure to tell everyone. Hey, Belle, there's quite a few nice vacation spots right here in the Throne Quarter. I saw some recommendation posts on the internet too. Why don't we help everyone scout out some places? Let's see, where did I leave that? There did I leave that. Just the note of the timeline stuff. Impending crush of waves. Okay, there's quite a few of the events that take place between this chapter and the next one. But also... I'll need to double check something. Let's see. Yusa, before we talk about having fun, shouldn't we be worried about the exams? After all, we haven't studied at all until now. No worries, I checked. It's all multiple choice. We can just wing it. After all, I've got killer luck on my side. But to keep you from having to stay after school for makeup exams, let's still do some studying at least. Belle, Weiss, we're heading off. See you after the break. See you during the break. Okay, that was the impending crash of waves. And yeah, quite a few waves crashed together with that, huh? Tops, Yunquay Summit, Spook Shack, and the Defense Force. Okay. So, we could get started with the next chapter. Do not go gentle into that good night. Or, Fantasy Resort can be accessed through the map. Or we can go do that instead. The question is, did I complete that Journey Back to Shore? Did I complete that on this account, or was that on the secondary account? And once again, I have the wrong button. Because that is all... let's see. Yep, okay, that's this. Okay, but we'll have to move over to the secondary account, though. It should still... I'll actually need to check on that. Is that going to be... That should be available, but... Okay, that might throw a bit of a spanner in the works if it's not available for the other accounts.
Yeah, but if we try to play this, we will not be able to see the cutscenes or something?
That might be a... I hadn't actually thought it... We can replay... Or we could replace all of the stuff from the main campaign and such, and use us stealing some of Alice's drink there. But with the events, that's not the case, I think.
That's kinda annoying.
Let's see. If we can check that anywhere, it's here. Let's see. Agent Stories, Faith and Story. It doesn't count as special episodes, I think. No, that's yeah, that's these only. Okay, and it is much too early to call it a stream already, so I guess we'll just have to go, well, swap over and check. Did I record? I know I recorded them. Did I edit those already? Let me check. OBS recordings. Zenless Zone 0 events. Okay, there are 3 events that would have happened between the impending crash of waves and Do Not Go Gently Into That Good Night. That'd be Enna Chess Legends, Ghost Ship Adventure, and Phelan Summer Puzzle. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to make... Hold on a sec. Rhythm Rave. Wishbot. Okay, did I miss... I might have messed up on some of the dates, or at least on the... Did I put in the recording? Okay, it seems I got some of these events out of order. Let's see. NHS Legend Saga. Okay, I did not edit that one in... Or wait, did I? I wouldn't have put it in there. There's no project for it, though. Edit it. Okay. Oh, okay. So, Chess Legends. Okay, so I do have these already prepared. But I'd rather do the big one first. So, I guess what we can do now is to log out here and take a check over on the other account to see if it already has access. If it does not, that means I'll have to grind through the story to catch up. But I think before we do that, at least, we should probably do a 10 pull or 2. This one and this one, perhaps.
Sure. And I hope we can do that other story thing. Otherwise, I guess we don't need to react.
Yeah. Yep, 2 A's. Okay. Yep. The Electro Boo.
Oh dear.
Okay. And an Avocado Boo. Or Avocado. I think that was how they call it. Okay. 57 pulls until the next S rank. So. Okay, no luck. Okay. And Corin. Alright. Okay, that means we'll have to log out from this one. So, nothing in the mail. Let's see. I will have to block this out for a second. So, well, switch over the accounts and such. Alright, if I remember correctly, we did get one character on this account that I didn't have on the other account. So definitely probably should use this one a bit more to get the trust level up with them. Okay, but where the hell did I even leave this account? It is loading in on Zenless Square.
And yeah,
Come
you're
on,
gonna have
game.
a lot to cut out.
Yeah. Okay, at least I was already done with the editing of the previous few streams. Just need to upload still.
Yeah.
Yep. The return program and such. Grab that. Okay. Yep. Yeah, the Angels of Delusion, newest faction and all that. Okay. Okay, now the big question, can we even get... no, thank you on that. Come on. Okay, can we even get into this event, or am I going to need to grind? Not there. Okay, so we can get into it, okay. Yeah. Tales of Midsummer Dreams, swimsuit, summer swimsuit, spooky stories, and a dash of miracles. Okay. And yeah, incomplete recommended tasks will not affect event gameplay or rewards, but may lead to early introduction of new characters. Okay, and this is why I'm keeping these until, well, we've met the characters and such. Okay, start event. Alright.
Alright, seems to be better now.
Hey, Sensei, you just missed a bit, well, quite a lot of technical difficulties, or rather more account difficulties, because apparently I accidentally, not again made a third account, but apparently I'd accidentally made a third account for this game at some point. Well, I was just trying to jump over to this one, the second one we made, well, for the early game stuff that couldn't be repeated. Let's see,
Again,
so, yeah.
Write it down on paper and store it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of places you can put them, that you can easily find them in your room. For most people nowadays would not rummage through people's stuff like that.
Okay. So yeah, I am a bit frustrated, and yeah, just big comparison between the Sweebian Temple we have on our main account and here, huh?
Yeah, and it's quiet.
That's the audio glitch again. So we do know a quick fix for that, or it's just need to find the correct button for the map. So yeah, a bit frustrated, but overall doing well. Let's see. Traveling over to the HIA, used to fix it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm also doing well, just being worried for the captain for this. Oh, bloody heck, like 40 minutes?
Maybe not that long, but that was, yeah, the longest technical difficulty. There's the music again. I don't know why, but going to the HIA club typically fixes that, but not always.
Actually, Captain, yes, it has been about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, we'd be cutting most of that out of the recording anyways afterwards.
But 45 minutes ish. Actually, yeah, 40 minutes, but still a lot.
Yeah. Well, at least we've got an event here with only a minimum of combat, I believe, mostly mini games. Okay, yeah, that's a lot
I
better.
think I seen a bit of short of this one some months ago. But I don't know the full context, but it was kind of my introduction to Alice.
When those two show up, you know what to do, right? Of course, we've practiced this like a million times. What are you two up to? Yuzuha and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic Wear, seemingly engaged in an animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats.
Actually,
What are you two up to?
Are we recording?
Why?
Yes.
Belle, I've got a question. When you think about summer, what comes to mind?
When we stream, it also starts recording, of course, and I didn't hit the end stream button.
Yes, also
Okay.
just in case, but we have had that happen in the past.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's be
Summer means
positive.
vacation, obviously. Throw on a swimsuit, hit the beach, and make a splash. These are the memories that'll make your whole year shine.
So, just a moment. I'm gonna try something here on my end.
Is it glitching? Is the screenshot glitching again?
Yeah, not too severe, so I'm gonna try it on my end first.
Okay. Okay. Give him a sec to return. Alright. In the meantime, are any of the cats lurking around? Okay, not this time, so no chance of them stepping on the freaking power button of the,
There you
of the
go.
power supply.
Okay, this
Better?
I think for one, this is one case where just me rejoining helps. Usually helps with just audio or slight stutter. But whenever
Okay.
it does that other extreme ones, it usually needs you to redo it.
Still no clue why the hell that does, but yeah, let's just
Yeah.
continue with the event.
I agree with Belle. Hanging out with friends at the video store last summer was fun, but nothing beats a beach vacation.
Aw, I didn't realize you missed out last summer. Well, this is the perfect chance to make up for it. I think you'll love what we've got planned.
Uh-oh. It is the one
Okay.
I think it is. Oh no.
Oh? Is there some kind of event going on?
Yuzuha flashes a slightly smug smile. Alice, right on cue, pulls out 2 paper tickets from her pockets, blushing as she hands them over.
Wise, Belle, thanks for your help before. We couldn't have done it without you. These 2 free resort vouchers are a small token of appreciation from Yuzuha and me. Please accept them. School's out, so we're all going. Me, Alice, and Monato. Let's make it the best summer ever! Spook Shack style!
Sweet resort vouchers! Wise and I will gladly take those off your hands.
Actually,
Thank you. By the way, what do you mean by spook shack style? Will the activities be heavily related to ghost stories?
I should I have a strong suspicion I know where this is going, since this might be more to the actual short I've seen.
No.
Audience, a captain, please be on your best behavior.
Nah, that'd just make Alice freak out. Walking along the beach, feeling the waves lap at your ankles, kicking back in a lounge chair under the sun, watching fireworks light up the night sky. Something like that.
Okay, why do I not trust our, like, if she were a Thyren, she'd be a freaking raccoon Thyren, or Tanuki Thyren. Plus, she just
I
has
don't
that
think
look in
they're
her
related.
eyes.
If I'm right, unless I'm being misinformed, Tanukis are more related to dogs than raccoons.
You also have those raccoon dogs, what they're called. Is that the name
They
for
are
Tanuki?
Tanukis. I think
Okay.
Tanukis and raccoon dogs are the same creature.
Could be. Or
Might
at least
be.
the real-life
Again.
one, not the mythical one.
Again, I'm unsure on this, so people are welcome to double check on that.
sounds like a regular vacation. Where's the Spook Shack energy?
Well, the Spook Shack part is really just about how we found the place. We stumbled across a post about it on Internet's Spook Shack board.
Oh, isn't that still related to ghost stories? If it's mentioned in a Spook Shack post, no way it's just some regular resort, right?
But Alice and I scoped it out in person, and we didn't sense anything supernatural. There are some rumors online, but I'm pretty sure they're just made-up stories. I agree with Yuzuha. I didn't notice anything weird at all. Apart from being a little empty and quiet, everything else seemed pretty normal.
Well, if Alice says so, then I think it should be fine. I'm just not great with ghost stories and stuff. Belle, wanna head home and dig out those swimsuits we never got to wear?
Oh, right! Besides swimsuits, don't forget to pack casual clothes and your camera! The full vacation kit! We're booking out the entire resort, so this isn't your everyday getaway.
Hold up. You booked out what? The entire resort?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? So the place was pretty empty, right? Alice and I did a little negotiating, and we managed to lock in short-term management rights at a ridiculously low price!
Okay, there's definitely... Anyone else starting to get Scooby-Doo vibes from all this?
Yeah.
Of course, I used the event fund Spook Shack's been saving up for ages. This has got to be the best deal I've scored lately.
Never thought that was possible. That was very Spook Shack of you.
I was surprised when Yuzuha's negotiation worked out. But after everything that's happened lately, I think we all deserve a little time to unwind. Anyway, I've sent the address to your knock-knock. Alice and I will be waiting there, swimsuits on and ready to go. Huh? But I haven't even bought a swimsuit yet this year. Don't worry. I've already picked one out for you. You have? I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, people.
Okay.
Wise and I will go pack our stuff. See you at the resort.
Yeah. Don't do that unless you actually, with the permission, know the measurements.
Yeah.
If you don't, it can go wrong, especially if you don't know their taste.
Yeah. We packed our swimsuits, gadgets, and essentials in record time. Using the address Yuzuha gave us, we drove out to the seaside resort in the Throne Quarter. As it's loading again. Okay. There we go. That's typically the sound that it's done. Actually, there's not even the option to click this time, so it's just loading on its own. There it is. And there the mouse is, for some reason. Okay, are you for real with the swimsuit you picked for me? Of course, whenever a user ever lied to you. Okay, it is... Wise, Belle, you're here. So what do you think? This is the place Alice and I fell in love with, the Fantasy Resort. Not much of a crowd here, but the view's pretty sweet, right? You guys must have checked into the hotel by now. How are the rooms? Nice and clean? Did you really rent out this entire place? Spook Shack's got some serious funding for events. We'll be in charge around here for a while, don't worry. The place... Motors being loud on the roads. The place will still run as usual. It's all possible thanks to Alice, who contributed the whopping 88% of the event budget for Spook Shack. Should have known. Alice is definitely the Velma of this group, huh? AKA the rich one.
I thought it was the
Why?
other one.
Why 88%? Wait, you mean Velma?
I thought the one with the red hair was the wealthy.
No, you had
Well,
Velma, the smart one, and Daphne, who would typically be called Fred's girlfriend. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's revealed. I'm not sure if it's only a more modern thing, but yeah, in at least some of the modern Scooby-Doo stuff, Daphne's family is revealed to be pretty wealthy, or very wealthy.
Yeah, and you said Velma earlier.
Then I'm brain farted again.
Yeah, now you can see why I had to ask, but I felt a bit confused.
Okay, anyways though, that's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that. Yep. Right, yeah. Let's just say that Alice's more OCD habits are likely to show up now that, well, there is no major crisis going on. You may have noticed something already with her design on that.
Yeah, and also since I seen a cutscene from this already, I should mention something you should be ready for. You probably saw hints of it earlier with her blushing before we even got here and talked about this, so...
I have gone through this event before, but I did speed run through it to, well, not get too much story and such on the main account. Probably a bad idea on that. Actually, were we? I think that was during the time that we were going to already decided to stream and such. I don't actually remember now, but nothing new with me not being able to remember, huh?
there, Captain.
All right, stop teasing Alice. Did you all bring your swimsuits like we planned? Got it with me. Let's head to the changing room and get into our swimsuits. Then we'll go meet the manager here together. Wait a second, Yusa, this swimsuit you picked out for me is kinda... how do I put it? A bit too revealing? Don't worry, I spent ages picking this out at Lumina Square, and it's gonna be super cute. Come on, let's go try these on. Weiss, Belle, catch you guys later? Yusa pushes Alice away, you grab your swimsuits and head to the changing room.
What a beautiful day! Perfect for hanging out with friends. Alice, get over here.
How does it look?
It overloads completely. Okay, I still want to know more about the blasted bell.
Yeah, and also, I thought there was something more... Okay, here's the thing, people. Well, I remember, I thought there was more blushing or something going on. Basically, Captain, I thought there will be another one in love with Belle. There might still be due to how she was blushing earlier, so there's still a chance that someone may have a rival.
Okay, we have seen Belle's outfit before, though, because, well, we used that one to tell the other account apart from this one, I believe, before this. Because, well, I didn't have it. We didn't have access to it on this one. Also, with Kama being carried on Yusa's back at all time, it totally makes it look like she's the one with the tail, huh?
Yeah. Oh, right, she had pigtails. I was wondering, feel sorry if he had to keep having an entire ponytail on his face, but no, she had two pigtails, so he's spared. See?
Even he has a swim vest. And shades. Yusa, Alice, are these the special guests you mentioned? Yeah, Wise and Bella are important friends of ours, and we brought them here for a holiday. Guys, let me introduce to you Therese and Ige. Ige? Which would you say? How did you say
No
that?
idea.
But I'm just going to call him Egg. The owner and caretaker of the resort. Nice to meet you both. I'm the current owner of Fantasy Resort, though I just inherited it from my late father. Hi, I'm the caretaker. Before Yusa and Alice arrived, the two of us manage all resort matters ourselves. While you're vacationing here, feel free to unwind and enjoy yourselves. Scenery here is beautiful. This place is perfect for a vacation. You really think so? Thanks. It feels like it's been ages since I've heard tourists say that. Miss, please try to compose yourself a little. Here's a handkerchief. Since Miss Alice and Miss Yusa have taken over for now, I do hope you'll allow yourself to set down your usual burdens for a little while. So, ironically, we're giving the resort owners a vacation, huh? Apologies for the scene. The resort has been going through a slump in guest numbers lately, and Miss Therese has been carrying quite a bit of pressure because of it. But please, don't let that concern you. Do enjoy your vacation to the fullest. Can you tell us about the resort? Certainly. The Fantasy Resort was originally established under the direction of Therese's father, and has now been in official operation for 5 years. Our guiding principle has always been to serve the broader public, and not just a privileged few. To achieve this, aside from the resort hotel, which is still our main source of income, we've also put together a number of leisure and entertainment options: the aquarium, the sailboat drink stand, surfing, stage performances. But we've been running at a loss these past few years, so most of the attractions had to be put on hold. I'm really sorry about that. I know renting this place, you'd naturally expect a wider variety of attractions. It's quite alright. I had already prepared myself the moment I saw the figure you quoted for the short-term management rights. I understand you're going through a difficult time and are in urgent need of income to offset the losses. And the attractions are just on hold, right? As long as the basics are still here, that's more than enough for us. By the way, just making sure, while Alice and I are in charge, we're keeping all the profits, right? Yes, as per our agreement, once the quoted payment has been made, all revenue generated during the agreement period will be yours. We only collect that fixed sum and will provide support without interfering with your decisions or direction. Whether you choose to make changes here or simply relax and enjoy your stay, it's completely up to you. They must be really desperate for money if they are going to agree to something like that, huh?
Yeah.
I'll be at the resort's reception to assist with guest inquiries. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me at any time. Our staff will also be on hand to assist you whenever needed. You want to ask more about the resort, like its background, why it's run into financial trouble, but the look in Yusuha and Alice's eyes says they've got something else to talk about. So you give Therese and Egg a quick nod and see them off. There is probably one way, a correct way to pronounce that, but I doubt I'm going to stumble onto that one. Sorry, Wise Bell. Judging by your faces, you probably wanted to ask Therese more questions, but Alice and I need to have a private chat first. No worries. If you've got something in mind, we'd love to hear it too.
Also, I have to say, their swimsuits are not too bad. Like, they're actually not that revealing, but compared to other swimsuits we see nowadays, in comparison.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't have been able to get away with string bikinis, though. Okay, let's see. Before that, Yusuha, why does the swimsuit you chose have an asymmetrical leg band? Calm down, princess. Sometimes asymmetry looks better. How about trying it out? And since you put it that way, I really can't say no to you. It is a gift after all. Ever since I met you all, my tolerance for asymmetry keeps improving. How did this happen? Yeah, Alice is a bit OCD about symmetry. Let's get back on topic. For our conversation before and what we've seen around the resort, it looks like things are even more...
Fantasy Resort's current situation is even worse than I expected.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So, would you rather just ignore the mess and spend the whole vacation here zoning out?
Of course not! Since I've taken over this place, even just temporarily, I've got to step up and get this business back on track.
Well said. Now that's the Alice I know. That said, bringing this place back to life won't be easy. What exactly do you have in mind?
About that, I've already got some ideas brewing. While I was walking around the resort earlier, I noticed a lot of shops and attractions that had shut down because business dried up. If we want to promote the place and bring the crowds back, I think flashy entertainment might work better than focusing on the finer service details. If we can get those attractions up and running again...
Yeah, aiming too high with your customer wants and such, yeah, you're not going to get many customers, so it is better, well, maybe not to aim for the lowest common denominator, but to at least, well, aim for more people than just a few people.
We can promote
Yeah.
the resort by making entertainment our signature feature. Not bad, my lady. You've got more in you than I give you credit for.
Yeah, they did say...
Yuzuha, are
Sorry?
you underestimating me? I've taken some business courses, you know. I've at least got some idea of how to build up popularity.
They did say they opened up the resort years ago for more the public and all that, not just the wealthy ones.
Yeah.
But after a while, it did start to dry up, and they had to close down more and more of some other things. So, question is, what did happen?
Good question, yeah.
And this swimsuit you picked. I've never worn anything like this before. I'm not sure if it really suits me. You're not messing with me, are you?
Oh, she most
What?
definitely is.
Wait, what kind of swimsuit do you usually wear? I'm still surprised. Okay. Alice is actually very modest and unusual for today's age. For his kind of like a swim dress.
Yeah, I'm thinking she'd probably mean more... I'm taking a guess here, but I'm thinking she'd probably be more... or has more worn, like, full-body one pieces before or something?
Maybe you mean like
Or
the,
maybe
the
not full
old
bo-
school from 1800s and such?
Okay, maybe not that big, but basically where only the legs and arms are exposed.
Possible. However, our mischievous redhead has something I do recognize is it kind of looks more like a something you see for divers kinda.
I think that's also because she's wearing Kama on her back. And also she has a camera
Yes.
there. So,
Of course, it's strapped on that location.
but yeah, I think that is more just from, well, extra on top of the rest of the swimsuits for, well, Kama.
Yeah.
Of course not. It suits you perfectly. Just look at Belle's face. That'll prove I'm telling the truth.
See?
You both look great. Those swimsuits look perfect on you. Super cute.
You think so? Okay, that's a relief.
Alice, your ears are wiggling.
Enough already! Stop staring at me like that! You're grinning too, Yuzuha! I've laid out my plan. Now it's your turn.
I'm pretty sure that grin is permanently glued there.
Me? Well, instead of conventional methods, I'd rather go all in on one bold move. Did you see that big stage covered in cobwebs on your way over?
Yeah, I saw it. Actually, I stopped and stared for a while. Those webs were symmetrical from every angle. I was fascinated by them.
Hey!
Yeah, we've got an OCDB here. OCD bunny.
Oh dear.
And the funny thing is, of course, that she is, well, by nature, asymmetrical with her eyes there, huh?
She's a bit tilting her very slightly. I wonder what kind of bunny she's based on. But I know I've seen bunnies with those ears and such. I just forgot the name.
Like the non-floppy ones.
Yeah, like they made their bunnies with different angles on the ears. Normally, you have those ears when they're very young, but there are some groups that keep them like that.
Yeah.
I just forgot the name. However, it has made me ponder one idea now for a few minutes. Imagine in this universe, their version of something I hope you're familiar with, Captain. A Flemish giant bunny.
Oh, those big things.
No, imagine that version as a bunny girl in this series.
That
one will probably be tall as buff as a certain wolf with a gang hair. Almost went Swedish there.
Okay, now I've got a stupid idea. That if it was a quote-unquote beast siren bunny, you'd basically have big chungus, wouldn't you?
Depends. Either have someone that's big chunkus or big. I'm not sure Buffus would be a good flattering name, but you get the idea. You probably basically have a Amazonian bunny at that point.
Yeah, what I meant with Alice's eyes is more in the eye color, not the fact that she's tilting her head.
Wait. Are they? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. To me, her right eye, so the one we are to our left, is more red or orange, and her left eye is more yellow.
And look at it. Of course, Belle's eyes are closed, so that doesn't help. And comparing the eyes here, I start to wonder, could it be from the angle?
No.
Well, I see what you mean, but I still see a bit yellow the other right eye.
A bit, yeah, but it's still a very noticeable different color.
Aurora has noticed as well.
Yeah.
I just realized we actually... Do you know the phrase, my eyes are up here?
Yeah.
For once, we are hyper-focusing on the eyes. Unlike other people who look elsewhere.
Anyway, let's finally move on, and yeah, or are there different colors?
Is the heart of my plan.
Are you thinking of using this stage to put on some kind of show?
No, a party or a show won't cut it. I want to host a massive beach music festival on this stage. Imagine rising bands rocking the stage, waves crashing in rhythm with the beats. Fireworks lighting up the sky during the peak of the show. A music festival like that is its own best advertisement.
Oh, I get it. With so many people on vacation right now, a festival like this could really draw in a crowd and put the resort's name out there. That's a genius idea, Yuzuha. You truly are the queen of marketing.
Alice, you're not still mad about my little tease earlier, are you?
Because now she's getting teased back.
Not at all. I genuinely think this is a great idea. Once the resort's attractions are up and running, we'll need a headline event to take the hype to the next level.
Right? Fun daily activities topped off with a beach music festival on the last day of the vacation. It's the perfect combo.
Now that we've got a plan, it's time to make it happen. As for the bands at the music festival, I'll talk to Mr. Arnold and see if he can help us book some decently popular bands for the lineup.
Alright, yeah, the butler.
Oh. I want to get to see them more.
If they get non-spoken lines, I'm definitely doing an Arnold or Schwarzenegger accent for them.
I'm
Awesome.
surprised you.
Thanks. I'll go take another look at the shutdown attractions. Feels like there's still room for improvement before we reopen.
Good.
I'm still surprised you have the courage to say his last name. Like, people will be able to see it in the past openly and all, but ever since a certain program on YouTube and Twitch, people have been avoiding saying Arnold's last name due to.
The last half differing from a certain word by only about one letter.
Yeah, and people struggle to pronounce it to this day. Even in past, people struggle to say it, even sometimes avoid it because they felt like they were saying it wrong all the time.
Or they could just shorten it to Arnold Schwartz.
I think some has.
Anyways.
Manito's shift is almost over. Once he gets here, he should be able to help out with something too.
Ship. Okay, he's even still working now.
I'll help too. That's a lot of work for just the three of you.
Belle, you and Wise are here as guests and as friends. All you need to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. The
That-
Timefield family would never ask guests to work.
That point. It feels like she's pointing at us.
She's doing her Phoenix Wright impression. Speaking of, I got the trilogy of the first few games. We'll need to figure a point to put those in at some point.
I would recommend to get the what is it called? Ace Attorney Chronicles. For that's a bit more 3D and probably to some ways easier to play, and it's very early in the timeline.
I do have that
Victoria-
in my wish list on Steam, I think.
Yeah, I
But
just
I
hope they
think-
fixed it for. They seem to have one issue where you need a mod to fix its FPS.
Okay. But if we ever get to that series, we'll probably play it in release order, not chronological order.
But I'd
Yeah.
rather spend my vacation with you guys. If helping out means we can get things done sooner, then we'll be able to spend more time together.
That's pretty convincing. What do you think, Yuzuha?
Many hands make for light work, but then again, there can also be too many chefs in the kitchen.
My lady, I know you're asking for my opinion and all, but those twitching ears of yours have already given away the answer you're hoping to hear.
Come
All
on.
right then, Belle. I've made the executive decision that you and Wise are now officially our special guest consultants. Just tossing us some advice while you're enjoying your leisure time would be a huge help.
There's also just Alice's mood belt. I still want to know more about that thing.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one as well. For she is showing expressions and all, so it makes you
Yeah.
wonder why even have that. Except when she's intentionally trying to hide it, then her expression, but then it just reveals it anyway.
Yeah. It's not like she's unaware of the thing like we saw earlier with the swimsuit reveal. I kind of want to look it up, but I get the feeling it might also be hidden behind trust events or something. So when Alice comes up on the special banners again, I'll
the-
pull for her.
What the heck?
What?
Look at the signboard.
Oh, that. Okay.
There's one over there, and there's one by Wise.
Yeah, the cutout one. Okay, is that one of the mascots?
I think I found the problem.
Horrible mascots.
Yeah, like the face and the style of the ice cream decided on top of the face. Yeah, it doesn't look like ice cream, does it?
Just be glad it doesn't seem to be chocolate flavored.
I think
Anyways.
that color makes it worse. That color makes you wonder, what the heck did they eat?
Anyways, now that the plan's set, it's time to put it into action. How about we split up and check out those out-of-service attractions? I noticed a shop we just passed that seemed to offer surfing. Kinda caught my interest. Same here. The shooting booth near the sailboat drink stand looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. Yusa and Alice have already decided what they want to do. I should get moving too. Who should I team up with first to bring one of the shut-down attractions back to life? Oh, which of these would you say? Shooting gallery or surfing?
Okay, question is, will we go to the other one afterwards?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I do remember.
it doesn't. We don't miss out anything then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Let's go with Alice.
Okay. Surf's up. Can I miss those days? Ever tried surfing before? Want to give it another shot? Since enrolling at Celestia School for Girls, I've been swamped with all kinds of classes and haven't had time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I'd almost forgotten all the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. So, looking at these surfboards and feeling that salty ocean breeze, would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? I mean, I'd love to, but right now, restoring this entire surfing attraction seems like the more pressing matter. Did something go wrong? There you are, Belle. Let me introduce you. This is Helen, our new team member. She's in charge of the summer ski shop, as well as managing the resort's surfing attraction. Hey there. I'm with the Jenna's Quarter professional surfing team. I came here to rest and recover, but Therese asked if I could help out, so here I am. Okay, professional surfer for this. As you can see, the resort has always offered surfing as one of its attractions. As a classic water sport, it should have been able to draw in plenty of enthusiasts, but after taking a closer look, I realized there's a problem. And I thought that was Helen speaking, but no, that was Alice. Excellent, mixed their names together there. The waves around here are way too small. At this level, they simply won't be enough to attract visitors who are serious about surfing. I wonder if installing some wave generators near the shore might help? Not that I'm an expert on this stuff. Hard to say. Even before we talk about whether it work or not, our resort's budget alone can't really handle that kind of expense. What if we look at it differently? Like figure something out on the surfboards? You mean using electric surfboards? That would help reduce the impact of weak waves, but they don't really address the root of the problem, not to mention the budget concerns. If only our surfing experience could be as thrilling as riding a motorcycle in the outer ring. Hint, hint. Speaking of riding motorcycles in the outer ring, maybe we could ask a certain someone for help?
Oh no!
Eh? You mean Lucy? I've got a feeling she might be onto something good. Come to think of it, Lucy was always the type to break the rules back at Celestia. She even ended up dropping out and making her way to the outer ring. She always had unique takes on everything we discussed. Let's reach out to her. I also think we could learn a thing or two. If possible, I'd love to invite her and her friends over for a vacation, as long as she doesn't mind that there's nothing much here yet.
Oh, someone will find a way to resolve that.
They'll make their own entertainment by probably screwing things up.
Oh,
Yup.
Just be careful, for one of them might end up creating glass on the beach from the certain weapons.
Yeah. If you open Knock Knock with Alice and reach out to Lucy, who's all the way out in the outer ring, explaining the trouble you've run into. Even though Fantasy Resort is quite far from the outer ring, less than an hour after sending the message, you hear the roar of several motorcycles and the familiar steel tusk even slowly pulled into the hotel parking lot. Okay, so they fucking triple timed it here, huh?
Wait, are we gonna see them in... Oh, alright. I started to wonder if we're gonna see them all in swimsuits.
Also, bunny tail. Good day, Proxy. Alice? I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in your swimsuit now seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you hadn't introduced me to Wise and Bell. So thank you, Lucy. It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal out of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as we heard about swimming, lounging, and sunbathing at the resort, Caesar and the others dragged me here at full throttle. They're checking into the hotel right now. You guys are so full of energy. The second they heard there was a special rate for friends, they completely lost it. Totally hopeless. But whatever. Anyway, you're trying to figure out how to improve the serving program, right? Smart of you to come to the Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old serving you're after, we're not the ones to ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, then the biker gang's got just the answer. We, the Sons of Caledon, will transform this resort serving into a feast for biker gangs on the high seas. That sounds so cool. Alright, Alice, are you ready? We'll modify the surf course and surfboard, then you can give it a test run to see how it feels.
Oh.
Thanks, Lucy. I'm truly glad we reached out to you. And yes, your plan sounds perfectly fine to me. I just noticed the orbs on Alice's hair.
I didn't notice that until now you pointed it out.
Left and right. Okay. We'll need to check if that's actually on her normal model as well, because, well, those orbs are still the same, or the front at least seem to be still the same.
There's more. Do you see those on the lower part of her hair? The red ones?
They have Alice on them and an arrow for which way is up.
Look at the design.
It looks a bit like hammers.
Kind of actually, but also look like the way they're working like certain plastic things you find on jackets.
Oh, those little pull ties.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Bloody heck.
the modification from the biker gang sounds exciting. Are we heading out now? Let's go. Ellen leads you and Alice to the beach. After a while, a message pops up on knock knock from Lucy. All set? Looks like it's time to hit the surf course. Miss Alice, getting back into surfing after a long break, huh? Stay safe out there. Remember to keep your balance and feel the rhythm of the waves. Okay, and now we're going to get into one of the major mini games we'll be doing here. Is a mini game still mini if it's major?
No idea. Also, chat.
Let's see. Aurora sounds like Aurora a bit. Okay. Loading. I hope this isn't some problem that is popping up more because the game is getting a bigger file size or something that's somehow slowing it down. I hope that's not the case. Okay, how to play Blazing Waves. Use the powered surfboard to achieve the fastest completion time in the surfing event. Advance, the powered surfboard will automatically move forward, allowing the rider to focus more on steering. Use the directional buttons or move the joystick to steer. While turning...
Let's take a moment. Blazing Waves.
Yep.
Blazing involves fire. Waves involves, well, water or something else that's usually liquid. So blazing waves sounds actually horrifying.
Well, I think we know who will have supplied the fuel for this thing, huh?
Oh no, don't tell me she's gonna set the water on fire with an oil spill?
Okay, probably not that, but yeah.
Yeah, you still hear, that sounds horrifying.
Let's see. While turning, hold A to initiate a drift. Keep holding to maintain the drift. Release to exit drift mode. While drifting, you can quickly accumulate power, and maintaining the drift will help you gain more speed. To improve your score, you'll need to understand power acceleration. Drifting charges the power gauge. Once ready.